right? You will be transported to heaven. I'm telling you, they are that good. That's coming up in a little bit. But I want to get started with Joyburst. So let me tell you about Joyburst. And first of all, here's Kat. Kat Chansey, my buddy, is with me today. She's our chef, and she does a million things, works for all the big people here.
I do.
And you know how much I love this stuff. So out of all the beverages that we offer, I only purchase one, and it is this. And it is called Joyburst. And there's a reason. Several years ago, I went on this thing where I was like, you know what, I'm going to cut sugar out of my life. It's just, sugar feeds disease, it's blah, 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 it makes you feel blah. You get the spike, all that stuff. This drink is easily the most delicious, and you would never know it isn't full of sugar. It has so much flavor. It's called Joyburst, so less than 1 carbohydrate. There is no sugar in it. It is 0 calories, and the best part about it is how refreshing it is. It is amazingly refreshing. And why? Because it's not highly acidic. A lot of times when you drink because you have strawberry lemonade as one of your flavors and the other one is the watermelon. I love them both, so I get the combo. But there's no acidic taste. And you know, I kind of had issues with my throat. It's still kind of on and off. So I can't have the high acid. This is so quenching without that kind of like, ooh, you know, it's a little bit astringent as it's going down. This goes down like water, only it has the most incredible flavor. So before I let Kat literally out of the bag here, we are going to talk about flavors. So you can get a dozen of these, all right? And they're only $2 a piece. A dozen of these in the watermelon, which is, like I said, my favorite flavor. I love, love, love the watermelon. Or you can also get a dozen of these in the strawberry lemonade. They're both delicious. When I order, I get the combo because I love the watermelon, but then I'm like, I need a change. So you can get half and half. So if you want to get 6 watermelon and you want to get 6 of the lemonade, yes, you can do that as well. So here's Kat to tell us about it. This stuff, the first time you drink it, you're like, where has this been all my life?
Right. This one's your favorite, so I want to start off with that one. Here you go.
This is the one. She put fresh watermelon in it.
Of course.
It's awesome.
Boosts it up a little bit, makes it look pretty, right? But it's absolutely delicious, and
oh my God.
These drinks are the only official sponsor of the Disney movie Lilo and Stitch, and so that's like a huge,
I love that you brought that
big thing. That's a huge thing, and you know, not everybody can say that, and we can, so that's wonderful.
Well, and I will tell you, anything that is backed by that company has to go through a lot to be. They have to be very, 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 very good.
Has to be good, and it's also good for kids too, right? So I have my kids are all grown.
They'll never know it's not. They'll think it's real sugar.
They do, and it's you know, I try to be very conscious of what I'm giving my grandbabies, because you know, honestly, growing up, you know, with my kids, I didn't realize how much sugar was in a lot of the things that I was giving them. So I wish I could go back and do that all over, but at least I can do it right by my grandkids, right? It's really nice to be able to have something that is low in sugar, because there's 0 sugar, and there's you know, low carb,
less than 1 carb,
no calories,
no calories,
no calories.
And by the way, I also use it when I'm making a beverage, an adult beverage. I use it for that as well, and I add a little bit of club soda, and then I'll put vodka, whatever it is that you know, people want to drink. You can do that as well. And it's really nice if you freeze some watermelon chunks and put them in there as well. Or you can freeze strawberries and put it in the strawberry lemon.
Exactly.
So I'm on auto ship with this, and every time it comes, I'm so excited because I literally will drink 1 or 2 of these a day. Unlike, you know, a sugary beverage, which you would never do that unless you're crazy, because you don't want to have that much sugar. There's no spike, there's none of that. It's just pure flavor. I even love the eco-friendly packaging. It's recyclable. It's the
entire thing, including the lid, and not most things you have to take the lid off before you put it in your recycling.
And they're super smart by the way they did this, because also it cuts down on the cost. When you have to do things in glass, obviously it's very expensive. Get everything ships by weight.
Right.
So you're going to get a dozen of these. It's the lowest price we've ever done on them. I always air this when it's either $29.95 or it's $34.95. Today it is $24.99.
That's so amazing.
Lowest. So it's either $29 or $34. Today it's $24. So order these. And now if you're asking for my advice, and you probably agree, I get the combo.
I get the combo too, because that's what's so great, because then you have, you know, you're not going to be, you know, redundant with your drinks every day.
It's funny because
you want a little bit of a change
the second time I ordered it, I got all watermelon, and then
you were missing probably the strawberry lemonade.
I should have got the lemon, because that's really good in a drink as well.
It really is.
Perfect for summer. They can go in your cooler. They can go in your picnic basket. You can put them in the kids' school lunch, whatever, and they will absolutely love it. But for you grown-ups out there, and especially you seniors, you know, my brother has found out recently that he's got diabetes. He's
right, my father does too,
so he's
great for
very
him.
concerned about that kind of stuff and what he eats and what he drinks. So if you're on any kind of a restricted diet, you can't have a lot of sugar, you can't have a lot of carbs. Or if you're looking for something really satisfying, while you're dieting, you can have this, and you can have it guilt-free. People don't realize the amount of crap that's in like regular drinks.
The sodium is very low in these also.
Even low sugar, you look at it.
Right.
The low sugar is like 8 or less grams. It's like, oh my gosh, that's still not very low.
Right.
When you think a regular soda,
Right.
has like, what, 12 or 15 teaspoons of sugar in it.
It really does.
Every sip is like a teaspoon of sugar.
Right, and my doctor's always getting on me about, make sure I have a really wonderful doctor, but she's always saying, you need to drink more, you need to drink more. And these are really great for hydration, because that's what it actually is. It's a hydration drink. So it's going to give you all of that.
My guess.
But
Look, Kat, our guest showed up.
Our guest showed up.
So these are our official tasters. Hi, ladies, and you guys are all wonderful. Some who work here, some who are just making a little appearance for us. Have you guys ever tried this before? 0 sugar, no carbs. What else did I miss? 0 calories.
Right.
Just try it. I mean, it has and you could mix this with a cocktail, but try it. I don't know what flavor they gave you, watermelon or strawberry.
And they're low in sodium, too.
And strawberry.
Strawberry
It's good,
lemonade?
isn't it? Mm-hmm. Right, like you wouldn't, like I would know, and I'm picky because I came from a restaurant thing, so I know when somebody's giving me artificial crappy sugar. It honestly has a wonderful place, and it's very, very quenching. So if you work out, or if you take a walk, or you walk the dog, or all those things like I do, then...
And it's lightweight, too. I mean, sometimes the water bottle seems so heavy when I'm trying to put it in my pocket and handle my 2 puppies at the same time.
Because I never drink, I usually don't drink a whole one. It comes with a screw-on cap, so you can put it back in the fridge, and you can have it whenever you want.
Exactly.
We have auto ship available. Pat, I'm not sure how we're doing on numbers and all that stuff. So Pat says if you want auto ship, which means you can get it every 30 days, 60 days, 90 days,
That's the
there's a
best
couple
buy.
dozen of that. So that's going to go very quick.
Right.
The most popular, I'm assuming, is probably the combo. Everybody seems to love the combo.
That's my
You guys
favorite.
better come back for the rum cakes. Yeah, they'll be back. All right. So we are very busy if you would like to get it. Remember, you're getting a dozen. It's the lowest price we've ever done. They're only about $2 a piece. And if you try to find this in a store or wherever, I mean, you know, if you go and you buy a drink like this, you're going to spend $5 or $6.
Right, exactly. Just for one, and they're 16.9 ounces, so you can get like 2 nice glasses if you add some ice in there, and they're just so wonderful to just take in your cooler, stick it in your bag, take it to work, take it to school, send it with the kids, take it to the grandkids.
In a backpack, it's perfect for
Right,
that.
and they're actually pretty lightweight, even though, even when they're all the way full, it still doesn't, it feels better, it just fits better, they're delicious, they're hydrating, they're good for you, and I challenge you to look up your ones that you're drinking now or to look up the other ones, even just go online and look at how much sodium and how much sugar is in some of those other hydrating drinks.
And if you read the back of this, it also supports healthy energy. It has B vitamins. It's got all this great stuff that maybe you're not getting.
Great for focus.
And you want to get all that stuff into your diet. This is the way to do it. All right. And remember, things that are good for you don't always have to taste kind of wah, wah. You know what I mean?
Right. And it doesn't have that bad aftertaste.
When I drank this the first time, I was shocked.
Right, because it doesn't have aspartame in it, which a lot of times is going to give you that. I can always tell if it has it in there. So I'll pick real sugar if I'm going to do that, right?
Aspartame, because I think it has kind of a weird taste. That's all I'm going to say.
It does.
But you know, well,
but it's flavored by actual fruit. It's not flavored by just artificial things. Everything in it is all natural, and that just makes it even more amazing. And the fact that it's delicious and healthy for you and has all of those B vitamins, it's
By the way,
amazing.
No caffeine either. I mean, literally, if I was...
You don't need to be jittery if you need to be hydrated.
If you and I sat down, because you're a chef and I'm a restaurant guy, if we sat down, we couldn't make a better drink than this.
No.
I mean, that's why...
And certainly not for this price.
And the low acid, that's a big deal. It's like, I can, even if I take a thing of orange juice, I feel that kind of like...
I can't even drink it anymore. I get a little bit of a bellyache. Just right here, it just starts to burn, and I don't have to do that.
We're in Florida, and of course, orange juice is everywhere, but unfortunately, orange juice...
For those
not
that
the greatest
have
thing.
acid issues.
It's not really the greatest thing if you're trying to avoid sugar.
That's true.
There's so much sugar in orange juice.
There is.
Listen, I put some oranges when I make duck. I do duck l'orange. I put some oranges in there. But
great to cook with.
For every day, this is where you want to go.
This is what you want to have in your refrigerator.
Well,
and you told me before we went on air, you know I have this in my refrigerator.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
I love it. All right, you'll love it too.
Delicious.
Thank you, Kat.
Thank you.
Sweet, sweet Kat. All right, if you want to get this even cheaper, look at this. That was $25. If you get a brand new HSN credit card today, guess what? We'll put $25 in your account and you can buy Joyburst. And you can be good to go.
That's right.
All right, time to switch gears. We're going to talk about my favorite bagels on the planet. Hey, listen, I love to go to a bagel place.